Hey everybody, welcome back. Hey, what's going on? How have you been? Good? We're good? Okay, cool. Well, today I have something a little different. Kind of. Went to the drugstore and there was a great sale going on, which I'll probably link it down below. I don't know. If you have Walgreens in your area, go check them out, because when I went in there the other day, they were doing buy two get the third free on all cosmetics and nail products. And I was like, what? But like the description, it was like, but no NYX, no Wet n Wild, no Essie, no Sally Hansen. I'm just like, meh. I am trying to find a dupe for Essie and Sally Hansen products that is vegan and cruelty-free. So if you guys have anything in particular that you like to use that is vegan and cruelty-free, let me bring you in here. So this is Sally Hansen, but leave me in the little link down below what you've been using that is a cruelty-free and vegan nail polish that you like. I really greatly appreciate that, because I'm still in the hunt to replace. I have a collection of nail polishes I've acquired over the years, and I want to, you know, get ones that don't harm bunnies. Anyways, moving on. So, today I have for you this bag of things. Starting off, Wet n Wild makeup removal sheets. And I've already, because I was swatching lipsticks earlier, I've been like using this on my hand, and it got my lipstick off just fine, so I'm happy. So these were, where are my receipts? Okay, so yeah, it's in here somewhere. I bought too much stuff, that's the problem. There's no such thing as too much stuff. I don't know. I'll let you guys. I think it was like $6. Wait. Yes. Makeup remover wipes were $3. So you get 25 cruelty-free makeup wipes from Wet n Wild for $3. And I thought that was pretty cool. Gentle formula for sensitive skin, like me, where I'm sorry if like I'm being blasted by the window. I can't seem to escape it. It was storming earlier, then all of a sudden it stopped, and now it's beautiful outside, and it's sunny, and I don't do sun. I'm like, ugh, what's happening? Anyways, moving on. I took them out of the packages, but here are the packages of the Wet n Wild brushes I bought. This is a blush brush that I was planning on using for an angled highlight, because I like the fan brushes, but they don't pick up enough highlight for me, and I just need to really get it on there. You know what I mean? You know? Okay. So, we have this, and then I also bought a stipple brush for foundation, because I can't use a beauty blender with the Kat Von D locket that I normally use. That's my going out dancing. I'm gonna be sweating, hugging friends, putting my face is gonna be on them. So I put that on, set it, spray it down with some either Mist and Fix or something like this, which I also just picked up. Picked up the Wet n Wild. That's in French. Here we go. Wet n Wild setting spray. I was like, that side's in French. So I'm going to see how this Wet n Wild setting spray holds up to the all-nighter that I normally use from Urban Decay, and then the Mist and Fix I normally use from Makeup Forever. So this will probably be my testing duo for tonight, is my foundation. Powder it down. I normally use the Laura Mercier translucent for that. I'm also looking for a cheaper dupe, so if you guys have a cool cheaper dupe for the Laura Mercier, leave that down below. And then spraying this guy, and I haven't tried this yet, so let's see. it smells like makeup product, which is cool. And yeah. Seal the Deal. That's the color name, apparently. I don't know, when it has a name at the bottom, I assume it's a color name, but it's colorless, so that's just the product name, even though it has a product name. Anyways, let's go ahead and just, it kind of has that smell that reminds me of the 90s, like Bonnie Bell lip gloss smell. But Wet n Wild reminds me of the 90s too, so. But I just really like how they've revamped their image for the social media market, the beauty guru market, YouTubers. They are really stepping their game up. I mean, even look at this. Photo focus, and it has like little dials for aperture settings for a camera, I think. I'm not really a photographer. I just use a camera. So, next up, I bought a pair of falsies from Wet n Wild, and I don't really use falsies. I'm going to try to use them tonight, and I'll post some pictures on Instagram and probably link them so you guys can check those out and see how they worked for me. Because the major problem I have with most falsies is that they'll like run into my glasses. So I saw these ones, I was like, these are pretty natural looking falsies. So if I use these in conjunction with the normal ridiculous amount of mascara I normally use, today I'm using Benefit Roller Lash. I'm trying to find a dupe for that one. So my normal go-to is the Stila Huge Lash or the Smashbox X-Rated. Those have been my kind of going back and forth. So I'll post how this works for me tonight. I haven't worn fake lashes in several years. It's been a while. Yeah. So yeah, I'll let you know how those go. Next up, this is one of those YouTube made me buy it moments where I really didn't pay, because I wasn't really paying attention to Wet n Wild that much. They've been popping up on my Drugstore Cruelty-Free radar a lot. So I was like, okay, well, you know, I'll give them a shot. So here is the Wet n Wild highlighter, the Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals. And I originally saw Jeffree Star talk about this in his favorite drugstore highlighters video, and I was like, okay. And I looked for it and I couldn't find it. And I looked for it, I couldn't find it. So I finally got my hands on one. So what I'm gonna do is do a little quick. So there is the highlighter. Put it at the back of my hand, and then take my new brush, give a little like my little sound effects there. I need a little more than that. It's very like subtle. And ooh, I just don't want subtle. That's my problem. I like how there's like a little divot where I awkwardly put my finger. So yeah. Ooh. I like it. I think it's a pretty color. It kind of reminds me of, it's not quite as pink as NARS Orgasm, and it's not quite as dark as Peach Goddess from Jeffree Star, but it looks good on my skin tone, and I feel like it would be relatively flattering on most skin tones as well. So this I think was $3.99. I could double check that one as well. I know the lashes were $3.99. That's another reason what drew me to them. And I was like, oh, well, if I don't like them, I'm only out, you know, less than the purchase of my coffee in the morning. Let's see. Now the highlighter is $4.99. So there is that. And the false lashes were $1. That's why I bought them. They are $1. How can you say no? And it comes with a glue, which probably won't work. We'll find out. Shuttershock. That's the name of the lashes. Anyways, last but not least of my purchasing adventure here, I have more than this, but I don't know where I put it. Oh, yes I do. Okay. Last two things I have are from Milani. First one being the Amore Matte Metallic Lip Cream, and this one's in Materialistic. And I originally saw this, I was like, this is kind of like a burnt orange, red, gold, chromatic, luscious thing going on. I saw the other colors, I was like, no, I need that. I don't have any color of all my, get out of the sun. Okay. I don't have any color of all my lipsticks that looks anything like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this for you guys. I put some on my hand earlier, and that's why I had the makeup wipe out, because it was stuck. Like, super stuck. Like this guy, like, level stuck. It was not going anywhere. So, here it goes. It smells like MAC lipstick. Like, see, I love that color. I'm about it. What do people always call you while you're filming? Anyways, so last but not least, I have the Milani Touch and Erase Concealer in Fair. And the sad thing is about this is of how pale I am. So it's darker than me. And it's their lightest color. So what I've been doing with this guy is, a while ago I purchased the Lock-It Concealer in Whiteout to kind of fix the coloring issues I had in most of the foundation and concealer products that I had been purchasing. And so I mixed this guy with the white for my under eyes today. And to me, the coverage is really good. It dries down powder smooth. It feels great going on. My only issue is how not light their light is. It's still very light medium to me. So, I mixed this with a little bit of the white and it works out just fine. So, if you're lighty, light, pale, like reflecting in the sun, blinding in the camera like I'm doing right now, you want to tone this one down a bit. But for the price of what you get, it's great. I love the consistency, I love the coverage. So there is that. So, if you guys have any questions or want to know more about what's at my local Walgreens that I found on sale this week, please leave a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.